Hello and thank you for looking at my YouTube channel, where today I'll be taking you through the features of the Dr OTEK MT-XR metal detector. Just for the record, I bought this metal detector. It has not been provided free for a review, and so I will be giving you my honest opinions, and at the end I will show you a picture of some of the finds I've had using this metal detector. As you will notice, I am reviewing this from indoors, as in the UK we're on COVID lockdown, and so unfortunately we can't be outdoors doing our favourite hobby, hence I'll do this from inside today. So without further ado, let's go through the features, and first of all the metal detector itself. It's very lightweight, I've had a good few hours of using this. My arm was not aching at all, so from that point of view it's very easy to use. So starting with the arm rest itself, you can see there's a single bolt that goes all the way through, very secure, very solid, and doesn't move. I know that some of the more expensive detectors have had issues here where bolts have broken, but this one feels very, very solid. On the armrest there's just below a foam handle, which makes it very comfortable to hold as you're using it, which I think is a fairly standard feature. Going down the shaft of the metal detector, you can see that there's a number of holes for adjustment to your size, with both a locking screw and a pin that comes through so it doesn't move. These are made of hard plastic, so again keeps the detector very light. Down to the coil, a standard size coil. So the good and the bad here is that the coil is waterproof, like most coils are, but unfortunately it's not interchangeable. So for this price, probably what you would expect is a single coil with a pinpoint built into the middle as well as an added feature. Just quickly going up to the underside, you can see here there is a speaker, and if I tilt it across, you can just make out a 3.5mm jack socket for headphones. If you do use headphones with the larger connector, you'll need to get an adapter. Again, these can be got off Amazon or any electrical place for a couple of pounds. I do know that Garrett do one specifically for their headphones, which is very expensive, around £6 or £7, but you can buy just any adapter which will work well. Okay, so that's the detector in terms of its composition. So let's switch it on, and there will be some bleeps as the floor underneath here has pipes in it, so we'll try and keep those down to a minimum as I switch it on and go through the features. So as you can see, what I'll do to start with is reduce the sensitivity. Right, we're down to the lowest sensitivity just to keep the bleeps from stopping. Okay, so we'll go into the full mode. As we can see that this is as it comes. It has an AM and an all metal mode, detecting everything, and you can turn the sensitivity up or down as I've just done. So now I normally have, as I start, all metal mode, full sensitivity, and start from there, and then start to discriminate out as we go. You've got a battery level indicator there. There's a depth indicator as well, which when you find something will show up, and I'll show you that in a minute. So as we go through, we can go through the modes. So as I started in all metal, you can then discriminate, and you can go through each one of these to discriminate out which metals you don't want, and work your way through. And as you do, each of the top icons start to disappear as you discriminate out to what you want to find on your detecting. So we'll put them all back on just for demonstration. There's also a nice little feature in terms of it has a memory setting. So if you have a particular setting that you like and you want to start with, you can put it into the memory and it will start there when you switch it on. A nice little feature. Okay, to get you going quickly, it has a jewelry mode which takes out iron, so you can get straight onto the better finds and discriminate out the nails and the iron, etc. The display itself, as you can see, is very clear. It shows you the discriminator between the ferrous and the non-ferrous in terms of the number. So you can either look at the flashing dial or you can look at the number, which is very clear. And as we find something, you can see down the right hand side it's showing you the depth. So that one was around 2 to 4 inches, giving you an idea of how deep you need to dig. It also has a backlight, so that's quite an interesting feature on a pretty budget level metal detector. You can turn on the backlight and it will light up to make it even more clear when it starts to get to dusk. And finally, you have a pinpointer mode. The pinpointer mode, as you can see, is picking things up as I move it around, and it'll tell you again the depth. I'll turn it off because it's noisy. As it finds something, you can hone in on your find and get straight to it, so you're not digging a large area. The metal detector does work better with a headphone, I've noticed. It seems to give a much better signal through the headphones than it does through the speaker, and also it's quite annoying for anybody you're with a loud noise bleeping away at the side of them. So really, those are the features of the Dr OTEK MT-XR. I will show you some photographs of my finds. I've only managed to be out with it twice, unfortunately due to lockdown, but I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you do, please like and subscribe, hit the little bell button if you want alerting of any new videos, and as soon as we are able to get outside again and start detecting, I'll be posting more videos of what I find with the Dr OTEK MT-XR. Thank you and have a great day.